Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from Ideas for Card Making, and I'm here today for Couture Creations, and I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough of this mini album that I made using the Couture Creations Gentleman's Emporium collection. We'll start with the cover. Now this is, as well as being decorative, it's also a photo mat inside, or photo folder. It's glued down, and I've magnetised it so that it'll just close. This is also Gentleman's Emporium. Everything in this mini album is Gentleman's Emporium. That's the spine, and that's the back. This is just out of my stash. Excuse me, it's spring and I've got hay fever today. Okay, so this is out of my stash. This is stretchy lace. Now it looks a bit loose at the moment, but I stand it up and you can see there's not a huge amount of space, and once all the photos are put in the photo mats, and I might put some extra photo mats in as well, once all that happens, then it'll be a lot thicker. Okay, so I'll open this up. Get it so you can see it properly. Okay, this is page 1. This has got like a belly band, and that's magnetised. And then these go 2 flaps up and down. Okay, that's the top flap. There's your bottom flap. It's a bit hard to see when they're not both on the screen at once, but the patterns match up. Okay, these are 2 little pockets. Oops. And there's a mat, if I can get it out. Alright, as you can see, that mat matches the pattern paper. Excuse me. Okay, so I haven't put anything on the back. A lot of people will put a photo on the back. Some will cover this up, but I think, you know, when it's decorative like that, it's more likely people are going to put it on the back. Just put that back in there. This is another one. As you can see, that's from the same paper. And again, it's a mat. These are all mats. See how I've done that so the pattern matches there. Close your belly band. Okay. This one has also got a similar pocket to what the others did. There's your couple of mats. Put that back in there. And that's a pocket. Same pattern, come from the same pattern. Another mat. That one you could probably put 2 smaller photos on that one. All of these mats have been made from scraps. This one has been made from the postcards that you get in the collection, and I've matted that so you can't actually see the part that says postcard, but it has that is a postcard, that one. Right, this one is a little bit different. This one opens out, so I've used that as my centerpiece or showcase, and you can see that matches up over here. So this one opens up. I'll just move that across so you can see it better. This one opens up. It's got a pocket here, and there's a mat, so you can put photos in there. This is out of the ephemera, this border here. I've left that one plain. I did toy with putting pockets on these, but I didn't want to cover up these patterns because they just look so nice. This one's a little tuck piece, so you can put small bits in behind, and that's from the ephemera as well. And I've just glued that on the 2 sides, so you can just put bits and pieces in there. That's another border from the ephemera. That's another pocket, and that's another mat. Now that's not from this particular page, this is from another one, and as I said, I've used leftovers for all of the mats, but because they're all from the same collection, everything interacts well with each other anyway. Now, as you can see, you know, I've tried to keep everything so that they all match in together. So, you know, anything blue, that's a different paper but as you can see, it all merges together because they're all from the same collection. Okay, close that up. I really like this page. I love this page. Okay, over to this one. Okay, this one's got another tuck piece. That's just a piece off the top. You know how there's a little border? I'll just grab a sheet and I'll show you. On the top of each 12 by 12, here's one here. And in actual fact, this is the one I've used on there. You get a different pattern on the top of your 12 by 12. That's what I've used on there. So don't throw those away. If you cut those off, don't throw them away because you can use them. All right, here's another mat, and I've done that to match the paper underneath and this page over here, and that's what this one is here as well. It's the same paper. And that piece there, that was from the ephemera. Sorry, I had to stop and think for a minute. That's from the ephemera pack of the Gentleman's Emporium. Right, here's another belly band. This one goes a different way, and again, you can see I'm trying to showcase the patterns and, you know, utilise, I guess is the better word, utilise the patterns. So I've done, I can't see if you can see that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get you to see that pattern on that one, sorry. So that's the bottom one, and it's exactly the same on the top. That's with them open. Oops. And these ones are like flips. So I've just put pieces on. These are for people to put, or the person who gets it to put a photo on. And you can put one top and bottom. I've used that same border again in between, instead of just having a black piece there, which is how they join together. I've just put that border, and as you can see, I've just put these are all scraps, so all leftover pieces. I've just tried to utilise as much of the paper as I could. That one there is the same as this one, the same paper. Alright, and this belly band holds it all down in place so it doesn't flap around. Okay, on this side we've got another tuck piece. Now what I did do here is I forgot, I'll show you over here, I've done another tuck one, but I've put a piece of black just to make it firmer, and I forgot to do it on that, and I couldn't take it off because it would have wrecked the whole thing. But I'm sure it'll still be okay because that's really solid paper. Okay, so it's another tuck piece, another mat. I'll just leave that off for a second. And here's some more mats. I just love the way that looks with that as a huge showpiece there. I just love that. It looks so lovely. And the paper on this other side matches this one. It's the same paper. All right. So we'll put the tuck piece back in there. You can put anything in there. Any small pieces can go in there. And honestly, if you wanted to put those in there, you could have taller pieces. It wouldn't matter. It's whatever you want to have in there. That's another one that matches that same paper. And I've put that mat there because of that being at the top, so they match up. So I've tried to match wherever I could. Okay, these ones are a little bit different. These are just similar to what's at the front. So these are for photos, but I've left that one open so I can put some mats behind there as well. So each of those is exactly the same, just different papers. I think I might have used the same, did I? Oh, similar, yeah. Similar, okay. Another mat. Next page is another flip. So that one lifts up. And I did toy with putting something else on here, maybe even a pocket up here, but I didn't want to cover up that lovely paper. Okay, so that flips up, and we have that paper up the top there. We've got a mat here. Sorry, I should say a pocket here. Now, with both of these pieces here were just a little bit too narrow to fit, so I used this, which is, I'm not sure if I can lay my hands on it quickly. It's the foiled borders, hang on, I have got it here. It's these foiled borders, which are also from the Gentleman's collection. Gentleman Emporium collection. That's the particular foiled edge I did there. As you can see, they came out absolutely beautifully. And I've used, what do I use there? Driftwood. I used driftwood foil because it matches really well, I reckon, with this paper. So I've just done that just to give that a bit more depth, because it was just fractionally too small to go in there. And then I just put that along there just to give it a bit more interest on both of them. I could have moved the foiled part up, but it just looked that little tiny bit better with that extra colour in it. Okay, so what I did here, I've used the same paper here. What if I'd have thought about it more, I should have put that paper on there, but I really like that. It's just so different. Okay, but as you can see, I've used a mat from that same paper to go there. Next page. Okay, this one opens out too. And again, now this one has a pocket on this side. This is from the 6x6 Gentleman's Emporium paper pack, I believe. Yes, that would be the 6x6 because it's smaller. And I just use that just to give it a bit of an edge. That one, yeah, I think that one actually did fit, but I just wanted to finish it off a little bit more there. So that's the mat. It's beautiful paper. You can see how beautiful this paper is. That's another mat there. And again, the papers match. This one is a pocket. Now this has come off from one of the 12x12 papers. Oops, I just dropped my mat. That's just an edge. I don't think I've got any left of that one to show you, but it's got a whole heap of borders on it. So I've just cut that out and made that one into a pocket, so you can put something in there as well. Now I could have put another pocket on this other side, but I didn't want to lose that beautiful pattern. And there's lots of pockets and places for photos. You could put a photo on here if you wanted. You can put a photo on there too, but I personally don't like covering them up. So that closes that one. Okay, so this is just a mat, just a plain pocket with a mat, and they all match there. This one's another one with a flip. Now these are the last two pages. This page here is the one I've done on the video. So if you want to see how I did that, just go into my YouTube channel and you'll see it there. It was only, I think, about a week ago. All right, so this one I should have held that down with a magnet, and I forgot to do it until I finished the page, and it's really hard to fix it up because once everything's on, it's just really difficult. So this one is my showcase piece. Open that up. I'll just move it so you can see better. Open that up, and I've put a little pocket on there. And if you watch the video, you'll see how easy it is to do this sort of thing. That's off one of the sheets of the 12x12. I've just cut those up. You'll see a few of those in the album. This one opens out the opposite way. I think you can see that. So I've used this paper here. I haven't put a pocket on there because it's very narrow. And I've got a pocket down here and a couple of mats. Now, I'll just close that so you can see. Oh no, you can't really see much anyway, but with that big one closed, these two match. Okay, so I'll put this back in here, and this arm here is designed to keep these bigger mats in place, and that's magnetic. So this is where I should have put the magnet, and I forgot to put it in when I did the video. Okay, and this is the last page. This one flips up. Can you see that? Yep. And this one flips down. Okay. This one's got, these are again out off the 12x12 sheets, I think. Oh no, these might have been in the ephemera, I think. Don't quote me on that because I've done so much on this I can't remember, but I think these might have been ephemera ones. And I've just backed everything with black cardstock. These just pop in that little tuck spot, and there's 3 of these. These go across and there's 3 words. I think it's be gentle, be humble. I think the other one's be kind. Okay, so in here we have a pocket, and you can put mats. I've got small ones in at the moment. You can put bigger ones. I'll probably end up putting big ones. I have got quite a lot of scraps still left, so I will likely make some more mats for this, but that's what I've got so far. So I'm just going to try and put that down below where that magnet is. Okay, and that's it. That's my album. So I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough, and I hope it encourages you to make one of your own. These are really quite easy once you know how to do them. This is my second one that I've made this year. The other one was with Butterfly Collection, I believe. A Butterfly Garden Collection, I should say. So yeah, look, it's really easy. Once you can get the basics, and I learnt the basics off YouTube, once you get the basics of it, it's quite easy to do. I hope you take the time to give it a go. It's just, they're really fun. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'd love to see your comments below, and if you're not following me, please subscribe and give me a like. It keeps my videos visible on YouTube. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.